At the very heart of this, I think, is this obsession about trying to get singularly the best tasting classic style gin we possibly could into a bottle using the old school methodologies. And this has been the birth of the first copper distillery in London for 200 years. Fairfax and I met growing up together in Cornwall. We were best mates, actually, and our paths crossed again when we ended up both working for two separate, quite big drinks companies. But we'd always had this dream of starting an artisan distillery. We really knew the benefits of what handcrafted, small batch distilling really brought, and we just thought the most authentic way of doing that was setting it up ourselves. We found this extraordinary small little lock-up in a residential street in West London. But the one piece of the puzzle that was really missing was a master distiller. And that was when someone in the trade mentioned to us, you've got to meet Jared Brown. And he has an incredible pedigree. You know, he's a historian, he's a mixologist, he's a writer, but most importantly, he was a distiller, you know, and he came and he said, I'll only join you if we make this the really authentic, old school, traditional way. It was a very, very exciting moment to have him join the trio. I think the equipment that we've got is the most important bit of Sipsmith. It is Prudence. She is 300 litres of sheer copper beauty and yields us round about 300 plus bottles per batch. What she can yield us in a year, a medium-sized gin company can produce sort of in a morning. But the benefit of the way that we do it is that it creates the best small batch, handcrafted gin that you can possibly make. It's also what goes into the pot that is really important, and we use 10 classic style botanicals. It is a juniper-led classic London dry gin, but highlighting those nuances of the juniper are these savouries that we've got in there, the citrus notes, and also the spices. Having rested it in that copper, you get this beautiful smoothness and delicate flavours that really come through, and I think that's what makes it so incredibly special as a small batch gin.
The reason we like to use Sipsmith is because although it's kind of quite a modern gin, it uses very traditional methods and it does things the right way. It stands up really well in cocktails.
The Savoy is in its 125th year now, and over the years storytelling has been very important. The Sipsmith gin story is one that we very much enjoy telling to our guests.
4 years on, I don't think we could have possibly believed we'd be where we are today. The reaction that we've had within the UK has been everything we could have dreamed of, and we cannot wait to share it with the rest of the world.